Hey everyone, Ziggy here at Permian Basin Horror Fest. We are having a blast, I'm telling you. I hope you're having a blast?
Yeah, having a lot of fun.
All right, hey guys, this is Tim Miller. He's an author of sorts here. And so tell me, what about your books makes them different?
Well, I focus on extreme horror, which is known for being excessively graphic, a lot of intense gore, violence, and a lot of chaos, and that's kind of a niche market. But I found out there's a lot of fans really starving for that, so I try to basically give them what they want, and it's more fun to write. Don't hold back and just let it all rip.
I love it. So, what was your first book that you wrote?
First book I wrote, I don't have it here. It was called Hand of God. It was about a preacher who also was a serial killer because he thinks God was telling him to kill sinners, but then he finds out that wasn't really the case, and he's just kind of off. And I throw a whole bunch of kind of stuff into the loop. It's a little trilogy I did. Didn't do great at first. It wasn't until I started, because that wasn't really extreme, it wasn't until a few books later I started getting into the more extreme stuff, and that's when people started noticing my work more. So,
see, I love it. You learn from one thing and you go for another. I love it. So currently, out of the books you've got here, tell me a little bit about what we got here.
Well, I got this one's Dead to Rights, which is the first book of my April series. This character April, she gets kidnapped by these rednecks and she's being tortured, discovers that she has this ability to manipulate people's minds, and by doing that she can make them do what she wants, which usually is torturing themselves, making them do horrible things to themselves, like her captors. Later in the series she gets chased by these killer clowns, and then she has bounty hunters, then bounty hunters and clowns, so really put her through the ringer in the series. That was a fun series to do. Hacked has been my most best-selling book. That's about an internet stalker. This girl blocks him on social media, and so he hacks into her computer, finds out her information, kidnaps her. So hack kind of has sort of a double meaning there. Family Net was my first real popular one. It's about a dad, and he's a serial killer, and he kidnaps and tortures those victims, and he eats them. And he's teaching his two young kids how to do it. And he had a 14-year-old daughter, like a 6-year-old boy, and he uses them as bait to lure his victims, when he goes out to do stuff. And then in some cases the kids are almost more ruthless than he is throughout the story. So
that sounds pretty crazy. I love it. I really do love it. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
And like I keep telling everybody, keep following me here on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Continue to follow my journeys as I go from convention to convention and meet people like this guy right here. I mean, who knew, got really cool people here. So we'll see y'all later.